Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. So, saw Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, and I gotta say, this franchise is just not for me. It's not my cup of tea. I get it. It's wacky, it's wonky, it's weird. I like Tim Burton on aesthetic. Like, he has the vibes that are very interesting, and he makes his films that are unique and very much has his own voice. But the thing is, I do think that his stories are not for me. And I don't even want to say they're bad because I understand. Like, you know, when you can watch something, you can recognize the good in it, but you just realize it's not your taste. When I watched the first Beetlejuice, I kind of recognized that. I'm like, I got it. I see why people like it. I don't like it. So I didn't like the first Beetlejuice. I hated the ending with the stupid song. I like Lydia. Lydia's fun. I like Wynona Ryder a lot. I like Jenna Ortega. I came back for this one. I'll tell you the pros and cons. I'll give you the pros. Wynona Ryder is a weird, fun actress. And I love her whole look. Her character is a great, cool goth character. Jenna Ortega is likable in everything she's in. Beetlejuice himself, the 15 minutes he's in the movie, fantastic. He's very funny. He's the one thing I like the most in this movie is I laugh when he was on screen. Laugh no other time, but when he was on screen, I laughed. I like the idea that Lydia Dietz is a ghost, something, paranormal woman for TV. She's like going to people's houses and doing ghost hunting, but playing it on a really tiny 6-inch TV so no one in the audience can see it. And I love the wacky set design. I love the practical effects. I love the lighting. Love the cinematography. It is a very technically proficient film. Music is great. And I love the aesthetic of Tim Burton. I really do. Costumes are great. Backstory, Monica Bellucci's character is really funny and great. I love the uniqueness of having stories told through different mediums, such as, you know, claymation and black and white, old grainy film. The cons. It's one, Monica Bellucci's character, the woman, I wish she was the villain of the story, really didn't need to be in this movie. She did almost nothing. Willem Dafoe's a fun character. Also, it served no real purpose. Almost nothing in this movie mattered. Like, they really didn't have a narrative. They didn't have a linear narrative. They had a bunch of different ideas that were crisscrossing, but there's no real story that makes sense. It's a bunch of crisscrossing stories. You got a ghost boy story. You got ex-wife soul sucker story. You got detective actor story. You got woman getting married story. You got girl hates her mom story. You got Beetlejuice trying to get married to Lydia story. You got so many different things happening. And they're just intersecting, but they don't line up ever. That's all it is. Just a weird clashing of things going like this. They're never going like this. Just and so it didn't make any sense to me. It felt like a very nonsensical script. Like people wrote different versions of a film and just tried to put them together. The mom, whatever her name was, I don't know what purpose she had in this movie. I really don't. And the ending makes no sense of her. The ending of this movie is weird. Like, I don't know what the hell the ending was. I was like, what the hell is this ending? It's so wacky and cartoony. I understand what people like about God. I was like, this is so much nonsense, and nothing makes any sense, and they don't establish rules that they abide by. So it's just make shit up as you go. Every 30 seconds, there's a new thing that you never knew existed. And Beetlejuice is a god. That guy could do every goddamn thing he comes up with. He's a fucking god. I'm like, I don't even understand how this guy has problems. He's a literal god. The things he does in this movie. So, movie makes no sense. It is complete nonsense. Complete utter nonsense. Anyways, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5. I don't want to do that. Because I realize there's an audience for this. But at the same time, that audience ain't me. So, yeah, don't care for it. What do you think? Comment down below.